Hey there, this is Chris with investingwithchris.com, and real quick I wanted to make an introduction video for you guys to basically cover some of the topics that you'll learn in the Stock Market for Beginners course. Now this course you'll find on the website, you'll find it within social media, my YouTube and whatnot, but basically it will cover topics like what is a stock, what is a share, the types of traders and types of investors, and you'll begin to understand a little bit how those work and the personalities and characteristics that each one of those individuals have. Now, I'm not going to recommend you to actually trade. I want to get out of that term of trading, and I want you to think of more about investing, because I think that day traders and short-term traders, as they say, 90% of people fail within the market, and I think that's for the fact that there's a lot of mistakes that people make when they get into trading. They get into a stock based off personal emotion, like if they wear a pair of Nikes and they think that the Nike brand is a good company just because they own a pair of Nike, and they go out and buy that stock, or they trade that stock. Well, the problem is that you'll probably have bought it at a high point and then it dips, and then you get out of your trade just like that because you freak out. Well, that's the problem, is personal emotion. You're not educated enough, or you weren't educated enough to realize whether or not the company was undervalued, or if it was overvalued, overbought, or oversold. And that's one of the biggest reasons, is not enough education about the stock market. The next thing is that people assume it's all about the wealthy, and you do have to have some kind of money to make money, obviously, and to invest with, but it doesn't take $10,000, $20,000, $100,000. It can merely take it. I'm going to recommend you at least have anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000 to start off with, especially the strategy that I'll be teaching. But that will come later. Like I said, that will be in the advanced courses. Let's just stick to the basics, and that is understanding what, like I said, what is the stock market, how it works, how stocks trade or go between buyer and seller within the auction. And then basically you have to understand that when you buy a share or buy a stock, you're basically taking ownership of that company. Now, you can't go in that company and fire and hire people and whatnot, but you do have voting rights. That those come with certain stocks, like preferred or common stock. There's certain ones that you can be paid dividends if the company chooses to pay out dividends quarterly. So I'll teach that. I'll teach the basics of how to reinvest those dividends to compound your investment. So anyways, that will be the basics to the stock market for beginners. So I'll see you in the next video.